What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to talk about something crazy. There's been some news that's come out recently that has been shocking, to say the least. This is a topic that's been contentious, that's been talked about for ages. Maybe even a few wars almost started over this topic. Nah, I'm just kidding with the last part. Suzuki has shocked the world with their announcement. They are updating this bike, the GSX-R1000. This bike has not been updated since 2017, which is actually not Suzuki's oldest bike, believe it or not. The GSX-R1000 and the 750, I'm pretty sure, have not been updated for an even longer time. And then, of course, you've got the good old Suzuki SV650, which that thing has been around, mostly unchanged, since the time of the dinosaurs. And not only are they updating the bike, but they're also bringing it back to markets that they left quite a few years back. Suzuki's bringing back the GSX-R1000 to the UK and just Europe in general. This bike was killed over there for emissions reasons. With the whole Euro 5 regulations coming into effect, the then existing GSX-R1000 did not comply with those regulations, so Suzuki couldn't sell it in those areas anymore. But now the bike is back. The 2026 model year Suzuki GSX-R1000 is going to be Euro 5 plus compliant, and they've also got some pretty nice colorways, I will say. There's a kind of like a classic blue and white Suzuki Heritage style one. There's a red and white one, and then I think my personal favorite is probably the yellow one. I'm a big fan of yellow. I mean, literally the only reason why I bought these gloves is because they have yellow on them. So, yeah. Now, other than the colors, what else changed on the bike? Well, honestly, in my opinion, not too much else. They have the same engine with reworked internals to help, I guess, with the compliance for the Euro regulations. Just from what I've read, it sounds like it has a new bottom end, new cams, new valves, just a bunch of reworked internals, bigger throttle bodies, I believe, as well. It is making a little bit less power, but I wouldn't put too much stock into that because they're obviously doing it to comply with the European requirements, and I'm sure any ECU flash will turn out some pretty crazy power on that bike. So we've touched on the updated engine, the updated colorways. I'm pretty sure the electronics are the same as this. It's gonna have some new bodywork. Not really, they're just throwing wings on it, kind of like what Yamaha did with the R1. I know this is a very controversial, it seems like it's a controversial topic, aero and wings on motorcycles. Some people are purists and they think it ruins the lines of a bike. I'm not one of them. I think wings are cool. Give me all the wings. Well, not all the wings, but give me some wings here and there. I think it looks pretty cool. And there's people that say, oh, it's just for looks, blah, blah, blah. No, the wings actually function. It's just 99% of people are not going to ride these bikes on the street fast enough to take advantage of the aerodynamic advantages of having those little wings on the bike. Ooh, nice C5 Corvette. I love those C5s, man. For me, that's peak Corvette right there. That was right around, I'm probably giving away my age, but that was right around the time where I really started getting into cars, and that thing was cream of the crop for me. But beyond those slight tweaks to the bike, I'm pretty sure nothing else has really changed, including, which I will say is disappointing, no TFT display. They still have the same exact LCD display from 2017 on the new updated model. I will say that is disappointing to see. There's no reason for Suzuki it's a super bike, it's a leader bike. It's literally your Halo bike. The fact that you don't have a TFT on it is crazy. When you have bikes out there like the GSX-8S, 8R, even the new GSX-S1000, the leader naked bike, you updated this year for a TFT display. So, come on, Suzuki. It's a little disappointing. I'm sure we'll see it in like 1 or 2 years on a new model year, but that should have been done for 2026. If they're serious about, you know, competing against the ZX-10Rs, the Fireblades, the Yamaha R1s, I mean, you really got to put out your best effort when it's, especially when it's the first time you've updated your bike in 7 years. So yeah, that part was a little bit surprising, I will say. Now, I bought this 2025 model, and of course, as things go, when you buy something, literally a new version of what you just bought is introduced a few months later. But in my case, honestly, guys, like, I don't feel like I'm missing out. I do not feel like I'm missing out. The bike is not significantly upgraded enough for me to feel like, dang, like, if I would have waited just a few more months, I could have gotten, you know, XYZ updates. You know, this, it doesn't matter. Like, the wings are cool, but literally I can just go to the aftermarket and get wings and put it on this bike. I'm not going to, but that's always an option. The colorways, yeah, like the yellow would have been nice, but I mean, I love the silver with blue accents. It's really grown on me. So yeah, I'm not, like, I'm good. Like, it's awesome. I'm glad Suzuki is paying attention to this bike again. And obviously it's part of its future plans, which is a great thing to see. Hopefully that means Suzuki invests more in the racing side of their business as well. Right now, the GSX-R1000, I believe only races, I'm sure it races in a lot of places I don't know about, but it for sure still races in the United States in the Moto America Superbike Series. Right now you've got Sean Dillon Kelly and Richie Escalante as the top 2 pilots on their bikes. Sean Dillon Kelly is doing an incredible job this year, getting literally everything out of this bike that he can. He's so close to a podium, but you know, he's going against more updated bikes from BMW, Ducati, and Yamaha. It's tough, it's difficult. So with these updated internals and renewed focus on the bike, hopefully in the next upcoming season we can see Suzuki be more competitive in the Moto America Series. And in addition to that, who knows, maybe we'll see Suzuki dip their toes in World Superbike racing. Get in the shade. Why stop in the sun? We can stop in the shade. So yeah, I'm not really too concerned that I'm missing out with the 2026 GSX-R1000. I will say I do have a very curious eye casted at CF Moto. They're nice Harley. They're working on a V4 superbike. V4s, I've never tried one, but just hearing them and just seeing them, there's just like a cool factor about a V4 bike that's just alluring me. Right now you've got Ducatis and Aprilias as your V4 superbikes. In the next year or so, Yamaha on the R1 is going from an inline 4 to a V4 as well. And the fact that CF Moto is coming out with a V4 superbike like 1000cc, and it's CF Moto, so you know it's not going to be $20,000, $30,000. They're going to vastly undercut the competition. So yeah, CF Moto definitely. I'm watching you, CF Moto. I am watching you. Dang it! Usually I'll drop back, but this time I wasn't paying attention. I'll drop back a ways back and let whoever's in front of me get distance. But it's okay. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for the video. Just riding around, chatting, chopping it up, the usual. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about Suzuki's new bike. Did they do enough? Did they not do enough? Are you just happy to see they're actually paying attention to the bike? So I know I'm happy to see that they're paying attention to the bike. That's always a good thing. So again, thanks for watching, guys. Until the next time, as always, peace.